Kane, I have a reservation.
What?
I have a reservation.
You've got to be kidding. Okay, 1 second.
It's really cold out here.
I'm coming.
Ooh. Hi.
Sorry, but Prince's not here. She didn't think you were coming. Check-in was between noon and 6.
Yeah, I got a late start. But in case you didn't notice, it's a fucking blizzard out there.
Well, she didn't leave you a room key.
Okay,
So.
well, I'll just crash here.
On the couch?
Yeah. What do you want me to do, sleep in the car?
No, I wasn't suggesting.
Is there food?
Food?
Yeah, there's got to be something in the kitchen.
Well, I don't think you should be rooting around.
Wow, you're really rule-oriented, huh?
No, I just don't think that you
Did you
should.
buy that bottle of wine?
I'll tell Anne that I drank it, and she'll charge it to my bill.
So she can charge what I eat to mine. This way.
What a jag-off.
You want anything?
No, thanks.
Am I seeming like a dick?
What?
Hey, am I seeming like a dick?
Yeah, you are.
Sorry. Hungry. Man, I got so lost coming here. Once you get off the highway, there are no street lights anywhere. Half the signs I couldn't even see. And with the snow, I was like, whoa! Where the fuck am I? You know?
That's why they tell you to get here before 6.
Smart.
I should head to bed.
You don't seem tired.
Well,
I think it's all that rage you're barely suppressing.
I thought I was managing it pretty well.
Stay for a minute.
No, I should get some.
You sharing? Or,
I don't really want to.
come on. You can bill my glass to the couch.
All right.
So, you've been here before?
Yes.
And?
And yes, I've been here before.
Are you usually this easy to talk to, or?
Who are you?
What?
Who are you? Why are you here?
Is it weird that I'm here?
Yes.
Why?
You're not the kind of guy that usually comes here.
Hmm.
How do you even know about this place?
A friend of mine's been here before. Said it was great. I'm on a deadline and I'm really distracted at home. And he thought I could get some work done here, so. I have no service. Do you get service here?
No.
Never?
Never.
Seriously? Shit. Okay.
Is someone trying to get a hold of you?
No, it's not about someone trying to get a hold of me.
There is a phone if you want to make a call.
It's not that I have to make a call, but I mean, my phone isn't working.
Are you going to be okay?
I can't find the wireless. She said there was wireless.
It's down.
What, it's like broken?
Yes.
Okay, so can I plug in?
No, something's wrong with the line. Someone was supposed to come and fix it in the next day or two, but with the stores.
So no internet at all?
Nope.
Fuck.
It's been great, actually. No distraction.
Yeah, but I can't get online. People will think I'm dead. And what if you have to look something up?
I don't.
Yeah, but what if you need to know something?
What would I need to know that urgently?
I don't know. Anything.
No matter how many times you look at it, you're not going to get a signal.
Shit.
How
Okay.
long are you planning on staying?
Well, if there's no wireless. I mean, I have to look stuff up.
Probably best to leave in the morning then.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere tonight. God, it took forever to get here. My friend was like, it's a couple of hours, and I was like, Michigan? Okay, sure.
You drove from Chicago?
Yeah, and it took forever with all the ice. When is this gonna stop? It's March.
Could you close the door?
Sorry. Shouldn't we be by the lake? Why come all the way out here to not be by the lake?
It's more built up near the lake here. It's quiet so people can write. Jesus, you can't stop.
Yes, I can.
Why not?
So, what are you working on? Looks like you're proofing.
Yeah,
A book?
a novel, but I'm more of a hobbyist.
What does that mean?
I don't do it professionally.
No?
No,
So what do you do professionally?
I teach.
Isn't it a school night?
Spring break?
Wow, you're really getting crazy, huh?
Well, don't feel any pressure to keep up.
I thought this place would be lame, quaint, or something, but it's not too bad.
When's your deadline?
Last week.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I have to finish by Friday.
Is that possible?
It has to be. My friend Amit said this place is like magic for him, so.
Amit?
Yeah.
Amit Falk.
Mm-hmm.
You know Amit Falk.
Yeah. I took a master class with him and now he's a buddy of mine.
He and I were in school together. I told him about this place, actually. I brought him here.
Right, you're Olivia Lago.
Yeah, I am.
When Amit told me about this place, he said you used to come here. I've read your book.
No, you haven't.
I have.
How? It's out of print.
Amit gave it to me.
What do you mean?
I was asking him about writers that he loved, and he gave it to me. Said it was one of his favorites.
No, he didn't.
Why do you sound so shocked?
I haven't seen him in a long time. Since before he won the Pulitzer. I had no idea he even... He said my book was one of his favorites?
He did.
Never told me that.
And I love it too.
You really read it?
Twice, and I don't read anything twice. I started over right after I finished the last page. I was like, you know, possessed by it.
Wow, thank you.
Actually, when I called, I asked the woman.
Anne?
Yeah, I asked her if you still came here.
What did she say?
She said you did. She said you were here, actually.
Oh.
So what happened?
What, with Amit and me?
No, with your writing.
Oh. Not much, honestly.
That freaks me out.
Why?
Because something more should have happened.
Yeah, well, that's just the story sometimes.
So your first book came out.
Why are you so interested?
Why don't you want to talk about it?
It's not that I don't want to talk about it. It just feels, I don't know, personal somehow.
That doesn't mean you can't tell me.
Okay.
So?
Well,
Come on.
it just didn't do very well.
In what way?
Well, the reviews were mixed, which didn't generate the kind of, whatever, excitement everyone hoped for.
Mhm.
And sales were disappointing, so my publisher and I parted ways. Because of that, my agent and I parted ways.
What did the reviews say?
I don't really remember.
That is such a lie.
I don't remember every word
Yeah.
like I used to.
Who liked it?
Well, he's gone now, but Ed Christensen at the Trib, no, not the lead, but smart, well-respected, and a couple others, but most people didn't get it.
What?
Well, it was the late 90s, and the cover
Oh.
was this
Yeah.
fashiony looking woman in pointed pumps, loaded down with shopping bags.
Yeah, it was bad. I never would have read it in 100 million years if Amit didn't basically force me.
My publisher thought jumping on the chick lit bandwagon was a good idea, but the people that would have liked it didn't buy it because of what they thought it was, and the people that did buy it hated it because it wasn't what they expected. It was a disaster.
Brutal.
And honestly, I thought the book was great.
It is great.
So when it was misunderstood, or even with a few good reviews, basically dismissed, it was pretty devastating.
So what? You stopped writing? Sorry.
Ew. No, I got back on the horse.
Uh-huh.
I wrote another book and tried to get it out there, but I wrote it with something to prove, which is never a good place to come from.
Yeah.
No one wanted it. No one who I thought deserved it, anyway. So After that, I stopped. For a long time.
You stopped trying.
I don't know what to tell you. I got discouraged.
So, we all get discouraged.
Do you get paid to write?
Yep.
So you're also getting some encouragement.
Yeah, but you should see the shit people, especially critics, have said about me. I have a couple books out and they've done pretty well.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, but it started because I had this blog I was writing. And critics think that a book based on a blog is the lowest form of literature, one step above catalogs and fortune cookies.
Did someone actually say that?
Yes! People say totally horrifying things about me, to me, all the time. People also say crazy hero worship shit. I don't listen to any of it. Those chumps are just jealous I was on the bestseller list.
The bestseller list?
Yeah.
Which bestseller list?
The New York Times bestseller list.
The New York Times bestseller list?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Don't you wish you could look it up?
The New York Times bestseller list?
Yeah, for 5 years.
5 years?
Counting both books, yeah. Paperback nonfiction. But still, especially since it was mostly guys my age, early mid-20s, and a lot of college kids, which is why they wanted to do the book in the first place. The blog was getting over 1 million hits a month, mostly from people under 25.
1 million people a month.
Hits. But yeah, the tasteless youth of the world put me on the bestseller list. And that's why critics don't like me. They all want to be kingmakers, hanging on to their last bit of power before their papers go under, but they don't really matter anymore. I got totally mixed reviews, and I was on the bestseller list for 5 years.
Wait, what's your name again?
Ethan Kane. But I publish under the name Ethan Strange.
Yeah.
And even though I've been off the list for a little over a year, the books are still selling great.
What are they called? Sex
with Strangers is the first one.
Yeah, I've seen it at the airport.
We actually sell a lot of copies at the airport.
So, is that what it's about? Having sex with strangers?
Yeah.
Is it porn?
No, what? It's not porn.
It sounds like porn.
It's not like porn. But it started because I had this blog. But just I'm 19 and want to be a writer, so read this bullshit blog. But I wrote this kind of funny story about this girl I met at a bar and how I ended up doing all this crazy shit to get her to have sex with me, but she wouldn't. My friends were like, yeah, girls won't just fuck guys they meet in bars anymore because everyone meets online, pre-screens. You know, even though half of what people say about themselves is bullshit. Anyway, I said, in-person still works as long as you can talk. Most people just can't. Or not like I can. Back then. So I bet my friends I could have sex with a stranger every week for a year. But the deal was I had to go out to bars or wherever and meet girls the old-fashioned way, stranger to stranger. So I started a blog about that.
So is it really non-fiction?
We call the book an internet memoir based on the intoxicated recollections of a certifiable asshole.
What does that mean?
Well, I drink a lot. And sometimes I can't remember what the fuck happened. So, you know, we filled in some blanks, and maybe some things are exaggerated for the sake of a good story, but with that title, we covered our asses.
Okay.
The whole thing ended up being a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Oh.
But, okay, finally, I ended up fucking this girl who I met online who had a really popular site after she linked to me when I wrote in awe about the fact that in addition to being like crazy flexible, she could shoot.
Oh, okay.
You know, shoot out of her pussy.
Got it?
So, anyway, it was really funny. And after that, I started getting a lot of hits, and pretty soon people got to know where I would hang out. And then it was easy, because girls wanted to be written about in the blog.
Girls slept with you to be written about in a blog?
I like to think that's not the only reason.
No, I get it.
Some girl even started an I Fucked Ethan Strange blog. She started the Ethan Strange thing. I was just playing Ethan Kane before that.
How is this not porn?
No pictures. So anyway, when a girl fucked me, it became this thing.
What, that they brag about?
Blog about.
This is fascinating.
And pretty soon this online sort of club formed by girls who'd had sex with me.
Oh, come on, you're making this up.
I'd show you the site if I could.
So what, they all wrote about having sex with you?
They wrote about what I wrote, about having sex with them. And you know, where they think I got it wrong or whatever. So.
Do you still see any of these 52 girls?
I actually ended up doing a little bit better than that. But no, not as much as I used to. I usually hang out at this one bar, and sometimes they still come around.
So you hang out in bars with a bunch of girls that you've slept with, and they all know that they've slept with you and have read about each other sleeping with you.
And some of them have slept with each other.
And wrote about it?
Yeah, some of them.
That's crazy to me. Isn't there anything you want to keep private?
I guess not.
I just wouldn't want certain things, most things, especially sexual things about me available to the random stranger.
Clearly, I don't mind.
I do get it generally.
Yep.
Not all the documentation, but having sex with strangers can be good. No expectations, no disappointments.
Yeah. But what about the upside to seeing someone again? You like them, if you like them. That's always the question, and have fun. You get to bring that back.
Shouldn't you be selling me on strangers?
I don't know, should I? So anyway, the second book came out.
More sex with strangers?
Yes, actually. Did great. Did great. Sold a lot. Times bestseller list, etc. I was ready to move on. But then the first book got optioned to be a movie. So
You're turning that book into a movie.
yeah.
Is that going to be boring?
Shut up.
I'm just asking.
That's what I'm behind on. The screenplay. I have to finish. So it's cool. But I'm moving on to other things.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not going to be the sex with strangers guy forever. Writing like this when I'm like 40 or whatever.
I'm not 40.
I just mean you won't see me, years from now doing the convention circuit, signing copies of The Sex with Strangers Guide to Sex Over 60. I mean, fucking shoot me.
Okay.
All that is meant to be a stepping stone.
To what?
Among other things, I have a novel I've been working on.
You wrote a novel?
Don't sound so surprised.
I'm not.
Yeah. I've been working on it on and off for a little over a year, so once the movie's finished. Anyway, all that to say, Sex with Strangers is basically done.
Basically.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Every now and then.
Sure.
Hey, at least I'm not fucking over any poor people in third world countries or robbing anyone's life savings or whatever. I mean, I'm one of the good guys, relatively. Just trying to make a living without selling my soul.
You are so right.
Thank you.
You're a kind of modern day Mother Teresa, but instead of helping poor strangers, you have sex with them.
I do what I can. So let me read your new book.
What? No.
Come on.
No.
Why not?
Why do you want to?
Self-explanatory.
Thanks, but no.
Why not?
I don't know you at all.
Yeah, if that's your criteria, it's no wonder things have stalled out for you. It's finished, isn't it?
Mostly, there are still a few things.
Let
but
me read it.
Sorry.
Come on.
No.
Really? Okay. Okay. So what is there to do around here for fun?
People come here to write, not to have fun.
We could watch a movie.
Sadly, no TV.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Okay.
Cards?
Sure, are there some?
I don't think so.
We could download it. Ah! No, we can't. We can't do anything. Okay. Well, actually, there is one thing we could do.
Are you making a pass at me?
Yeah, I am.
Don't do that.
Why not?
You're a total stranger. You literally just walked in off the street.
I thought that was cool with you.
I don't.
Okay, you seemed... Okay,
Seemed what?
you seemed into me.
What?
You did.
I didn't.
You did.
What did I?
It's fine, you're either into it or you're not.
I don't know you at all.
I thought you were cool with that.
I am, but why would I sleep with you? So you can write about me? No thanks.
I won't.
Why should I trust you?
You probably shouldn't.
You seem like you might be an asshole.
I'm not saying I'm not an asshole. pretty much am an asshole. I'm just saying I won't be an asshole to you.
Okay.
I'm an asshole to people that are assholes. The world is just really, really full of assholes.
Oh, I know.
And I like you. A lot.
You've known me for 10 minutes.
I've been inside your head.
Oh, please. My book was fiction. It's not like yours.
How many people do you think you're close to?
What?
I bet I get you. More than 95% of them.
That is an arrogant
I
thing
think
to
you're
say.
brilliant. If I could write like you, I felt like a ruined city.
What are you?
I felt like a ruined city whose loss will be built over and forgotten.
Are you quoting me?
I'm fucking quoting.